Shauntaye Phillips, his wife, best friend of 30 plus years. I am Roxanne Clark, Shauntaye's best friend of more than 30 years and the kid's godmother. Harold would often tease her and call me his best friend just to get on her nerves. We would all have conversations about who was going to take care of the kids if something happened, but we never knew we would be living in that reality so soon. Over the 30 years of friendship, we have buried many friends, family members, grandparents, and even parents. However, we never could have imagined either of us bearing a spouse before turning 40. On January 30th, 2024, I woke up to a message from my best friend saying her husband of almost 11 years had been mauled by dogs. I rushed to the hospital. I went to pick up my oldest goddaughter from school to take her to the hospital. I then had to help my best friend decide if all the kids would be able to handle the trauma and should come to the hospital to say their goodbyes. I picked up my other god kids, and they were excited to see their dad, saying, "Oh, our daddy got this. A little bite isn't anything," because in their eyes, their dad is strong, their protector, and their hero. I literally had to tell them that the bites were way worse, and it was really serious. They got quiet, but I could hear their fear oh so loud. I took them to the hospital room for my best friend to tell them that the doctor said their dad isn't going to make it, and they are there to say their goodbyes. My youngest godson was too crushed to enter the room for a while, but they all said their goodbyes. We left as the doctor said there was no hope, and they had given Harold too many bags of blood. But his body wasn't holding any of the blood, so he was on the last bag they could provide. We left the hospital. He had less than a half of a bag, and then we got the call that his body was keeping the blood, and if it continued, he made it through the night. Then surgery will be done in the morning to amputate his arm. He made it. It gave everyone hope, including the kids. For them to still have to say their goodbyes to him all over again a few days later, because despite how hard he fought, it was just too much. He will never get to dance with his daughters or make them practice their talents like singing. He'll never get to see his sons play basketball like he wanted. He will never get to walk his daughters down the aisle or make raps with the kids. He doesn't even get a chance to right any wrongs, teach them any more life lessons. He didn't even get a chance to say bye. Being a dog owner holds a responsibility just as being a parent. In fact, most loving dog owners consider their dogs their family, their babies. With that being said, as a dog owner myself, or parent, I always make sure my babies are protected, not put in harm's way. Never would I know that there is a way for my babies to escape and not take care of it immediately. Never would I not go to really look and find my babies after they've escaped. Warnings, fines, and penalties weren't enough on the forefront, so now we stand here with an entire broken family, fatherless children, heartbreak, crying and sleepless nights, unforgettable trauma over someone else's decision to be careless and irresponsible. Something that would have only taken a few dollars or a few extra minutes cost a life and lifetimes of heartbreak.